It's your boy JS Wanna Supply at VVCRadio.com. Real reviews with Who is DJ Pill and me. We are in the building. What's going on, Pill?
Man, you know, I'm here, I'm living, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah.
Today we are here to review King Midas.
Who?
King Midas. He just dropped a new album. One of our fellow Baltimoreans, man. Definitely a legendary producer and songwriter that has done tons of records for some of your favorite celebrities all over the music genre, from hip hop to R&B. If you don't know, you definitely need to look him up. King Midas just dropped his debut. I don't know if it's a debut album.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is. It's 8 songs. It's a phenomenal body of work. Excuse me, I'm saying too much too soon. Pill, what was your initial impressions when you first heard that King Midas was dropping a new project?
Who?
Exactly. So anyway, I'm very familiar with King Midas, and Pill is too, even though he's talking shit.
Yeah.
King Midas has been by BBC Radio quite a few times. He's definitely been a non-supporter of ours forever. Like, he has never allowed us to interview, has not come out to any of our events, has not done anything with us. But at the same time, like, I'm personally a huge fan of his music, and I follow him, and I definitely am very proud to have the opportunity to listen to the music. So when the project came out, actually 100 Grand Man was the person that put me onto it. He was posting about it, and he said in these words, and I quote, "This is the #1 album of 2020. There is nothing fucking with King Midas right now." And that, ladies and gentlemen, prompted me to go, oh, this nigga is senile already. He's old.
I'm glad 100 Grand told you, because I could tell you who didn't tell you, who wouldn't have told you.
Who wouldn't have told you?
Midas.
Woo! All right, so anyway. I mean, you know. So anyway, we're going to go into the project. Give me your initial, give me your highs and lows on the project.
Highs and lows on the project. This is also called ADHP.
Okay.
Attention Deficit Hyperactive Powers.
Yeah.
Off top by reading that, this is a Smokers album.
That's a fact.
This is a huge Smokers album. So, yeah. If you're a smoker, you're gonna love this project. For me, it started out great. It started off wonderful. It was like, first 2 tracks was, damn, this is dope. Then after that, it kind of fell. It kind of fell for me. Production was good though. Midas production is fucking phenomenal. His lyrics were good. And again, great Smokers album right here. But that's about it for me.
You once again, he has successfully said a bunch of stuff, left all of the negative stuff out, and put me in a space where I look like an asshole having to say all of the negative stuff.
Yeah, it wouldn't be right.
I appreciate your contributions.
Wouldn't be right if I didn't do it.
At the end of the day, when I press play, now this album went through 4 incarnations for me. The first listen, I was mad because like all this shit starting to sound like production is all the same, and I don't understand what the fuck this nigga talking about. This shit don't make no sense. It sounds phenomenal. It's risky. He jumped out the window. He tried to do something creative. I didn't feel like he hit the mark. That was the first listen. Then I realized I'm listening to this on my iPhone. On my cell phone, which is an Android. It's not an iPhone. So anyway, the second listen is when I got home to my Sonos stereo system. Niggas that got money understand what I'm talking about. And I put it on the Sonos. That's when things change. That's when I got a 3-dimensional understanding of the phenomenal production throughout the entire album. The entire album, not just the first couple of songs. The entire album is blessed with phenomenal instrumentation, phenomenal writing, vocal arrangements, just weird little shit going on. Just background vocals are lush everywhere.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful thing. Third listen, I really started to understand. This nigga smokes a lot. That's why I was like, yeah, this is great.
You can look at the album cover.
Yeah, you can tell that from the album artwork, but
smoking mother.
I mean, there's just so much.
This not even. This might be something bigger than weed.
It might be some pills, but at the end of the day, by the time we got to the 4th listen, I realized there's so much more to this album than I realized. Like I listened to it about 10 times. But by the fourth time is when I realized that, man, every time I listen, I'm picking up something new. I'm hearing something new. I'm picking up on a new element here and there. And even though I'm not only just familiar with him, I have connections to him via friends and stuff like that, and I have met him more than once. And like I kind of have an understanding of him, but the music just put it in a whole different place. I love this album. As a creative, it is risky. It is exposing himself completely. He is not just on some gangster shit. He's on some creative, out of the box shit.
It's definitely out of the box and risky, because to know Midas, I don't know him as an artist. I know him as a producer.
Right.
So yeah, definitely risky.
Definitely. At the end of the day, the only things that I'm gonna say, and I'm only saying this for his benefit. You guys that are listening to me, y'all ain't gonna give a fuck about none of this shit. But Midas, direction. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you took me on a journey, but I didn't know where the fuck we was going. I didn't know where the fuck we was at. It was a little scatterbrained. It really was a little scatterbrained. It didn't really. And the thing is that unless you're a creative yourself, it's kind of hard to sometimes grasp in. I think the music videos were completely necessary for this, and to not get any visuals, it left us in a complete state of kind of like, well, I don't know. The same thing with the marketing. I don't understand what the album, the title of the album has to do with the album. I don't understand why the artwork is there. There's a lot of questions. Now, mind you, as a creative, it's like, man, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all don't understand. And that's great. You're going to have a lot of fans off of this. And I swear to God, if you guys don't listen to it, you are fucking out of your mind. King Midas did a phenomenal, definitely one of the best of 2020. 100 Grand was 100% right. However, as a marketing person, as a businessman, as a person that has been a part of label systems before and people investing money, and you having to try to figure out how to make something digestible for dumb consumers like me, you know what I mean? I would highly suggest that you sit down and figure out how can we make these complicated concepts simple for dumb niggas like me. Like me. So, you know what I mean? Let's just get into wrapping this up. Lyrics between 1 and 5 mics. Where you going with it?
I get a 3.5.
Okay, and I'm definitely going to give it a 4. No, okay, all right, 3.5. What about vocal presentation? What did you think about that?
I'll give it a 3.
Okay, I definitely feel you on that. Let's talk about the production between 1 and 5 mics.
I'll give it a 4.
I'll definitely give. We can do that.
I'll give it a 4.
Give that a production of 4. That production is fucking legendary.
I'll
nigga.
give it a 4.
Woo, next level shit. All right, let's talk about the Florida project. How one song flows into the next in relation to the whole project.
I'll give it a 3.5.
I'm giving it a fucking 4.5. Damn near 5, bro. Every song seamlessly interwoven with each other. It was just a great job done. Let's talk about the artwork on the project and how it relates to the music.
I think the artwork is a 5 mics.
Okay, let's do it. I'll go with the artwork being 5 mics. I loved it myself. I wish they could have blown up in a poster. I would definitely put it up in the crib. Definitely something dope. Let's talk about the overall project between 1 and 5 mics. Where are you going?
3.5. This is where shit goes off the rails.
I don't want to. I do. There's a part of me that wants to give it a 5. But the more realistic part of me wants to do 4.
Go ahead. You can do 4.
I'm going to 4. King Midas. The first time in a long time that I've breaking that 3.5 mark. Been a long time, sir. You did a phenomenal job. 4 mics. Definitely legendary. Definitely a must hear. Yo, this is R&B, trap-ish.
It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid album, but between R&B, trap, and hip hop, and all this stuff put together.
Put it in the smokers category.
That's a fact. Does this have any replay value for you?
Some tracks.
It does have replay value for me. The whole project, I've like I said, have listened to this a bunch of times. Would you recommend this to a friend?
No, I have no choice.
I have no choice because he is from Baltimore and we promote our own. Definitely make sure you check out King Midas right now. That new project is called
ADHP. Attention Deficit Hyperactive Powers.
Let's go. We're out of here. We will check you next week.